What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We are going a little old school with the workout commentary before we get into the vlog a little bit later in the video, but what you're seeing on the screen right now, besides a skinny guy in a tank top, is my bench day with Jim Wendler 531. This is week 2. We're working up to a top set of at least 3 reps of 240 pounds, but we're not going to talk about the workout in this video. What we're going to talk about is competing in powerlifting, because I get asked a lot when my next competition is, if I'm ever going to compete again, because, you know, you guys, a lot of people I feel like come to my channel for my strength focused workouts. Obviously, you don't come for my size, you know what I'm saying? But I have competed 4 times in competition, if you do not know. My first ever powerlifting meet was a deadlift only competition back in September of 2013, where I pulled a new deadlift PR of 561 pounds. That means in almost 4 years, my deadlift has gone up about 55 pounds, which may not sound like a lot at all, but I will take every pound that I can get, because you're not going to get stronger indefinitely. So be thankful for any sort of progress. So after competing in 2013, I actually performed my first full powerlifting meet, which means bench, squat, and deadlift, in June of 2014, where I managed a 1257 total, which I was stoked about. I mean, I'd never competed before at a full meet, so any total was better than 0. So 1257 I was stoked about. I competed a little bit later in that year, in December, and then my most recent competition with the USAPL, where I actually placed first place, surprisingly, was in April of last year, 2016, and my total was 1355, which means in 2 years, in competition settings, I increased 100 pounds on my top lifts combined, right? And if you've never competed before, going up any amount in your total is a good thing. So I'm very proud of my 1355 total. But the reason I've not competed since April is because my goal with my next competition, and I am competing again, is to break into the 1400s, and not just hit 1400, but to go a little bit above that. So if you take my current maxes, 305 bench, 485 squat, 615 deadlift, that would put me at 1405. So if I hit all of those numbers in competition, I would, succeed in that goal of breaking into the 1400s. But I would like to do a little bit better than that. My goal, my next powerlifting meet, would be to hit 315, or just any time in my life, on bench, a 500-pound squat, and honestly, even just a 600-pound conventional deadlift in a meet would be satisfying to me. But that total right there would be 1415. But if I could pull like 620, 625 in competition, it'd bump me up to 1435, and I would just be ecstatic, and that'd be like the goal that I have set for myself. For me, a powerlifting competition works best when you prep for it. Unless it's your first meet, then that's more understandable. But because I have a couple under my belt, I know that I would like to give about a 6 to 8 week real thorough competition prep to compete again. And right now I'm focusing so much on traveling and content creation that I can't give 100% to a powerlifting, prep. And I don't want to just half-ass my next meet. I want to whole-ass my next meet. And I also want to show you guys that I when I commit to something, that I'm going to perform, as great as I possibly can. And if I can break into that, close to that total, then it would just be the best damn day ever. So my next competition, likely, once I get all this traveling out of the way and I can actually, have a 6 to 8 week block, will be in like July or August. Now, I like to compete in powerlifting, but I am in no way, shape, or form a competitive powerlifter to the point where like I'm going to travel like hours and hours away to compete. But there are a couple locally in like July and August, so I would love to do at least one more meet in 2017, hopefully 2, and I will document the whole thing. So thank you guys for watching the commentary. Enjoy the rest of the video. Leave the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Thanks, dude. Yep. Thanks. Naan, chicken, rice. Friends. Look at this thing. Ooh, that's the future. I'm so wet right now. Home a little early. It's about 10 o'clock. I'm gonna treat myself to a pint of Halo Top. My favorite one is this oatmeal cookie, because I love oatmeal cookies. Oh, check this out. Fun fact, when you get into to be an adult, you get excited about these kind of things. This is a new scrubber, because I try to replace this every, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, maybe 4 or 5 months. I don't know. I don't have a time frame, but because germs and stuff. So yeah, adult. So excited. Woo, cleaning. And while I eat this, I'm gonna hop on Instagram Live. I try to go live on there to chat with all of you peeps like 1 to 2 times a week. So you're missing out if you're not on there. Okay. Ooh, tomorrow's my rest day from the gym. Maybe we'll go get a haircut. Maybe we'll go shopping, do some fashion. You never know. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, so that Instagram live session, apparently I got into like the top live category, and there were so many people that kept coming in the chat like, who are you, who are you, who are you? Like I could tell that they didn't know who I was because they were asking, who am I? Can you imagine stumbling across like my live stream? They'd be like, damn, this dude is annoying. Okay, now I'm really gonna see you tomorrow, bye. Okay, so one of the things that I told you I wanted to do a lot in 2017 was travel. With the flexibility, with what I do, I can go anywhere at any time and do my work, which I'm very thankful for. And one of my goals, with traveling is to just really create unique and creative and entertaining content for you guys on a consistent basis. So we have some cool trips coming up that I want to share with you guys that we are booking today. But first we need to go get a haircut because we're late. Let me tell you something, whenever you drive into DC, you have about a 2% chance to find a parking spot. Today, we took that chance and we did not get lucky. I had to pay a lot to park. I should have just Ubered. Ha! Haircut time. Fresh to death. If you're ever in DC, Voila Hair Salon on 18th Street. Go there. Swung over to Georgetown. I'm kind of on a mission to find a pair of dark jeans, like gray, black. No holes though. There's a good place that I ate lunch here this weekend. I'm gonna try to find it and get a sandwich. Okay, so this place is called J. Paul's. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I have not had a single thing in my body except for a glass of agua, that's water, this morning. So I'm gonna get a jerk chicken cheesesteak sandwich. It's got some fat in it, it's got some protein, it's got some carbs. It's an all-around treat. And a Diet Coke. This is called a pretzel baguette. Fun fact, those big ass pretzels with like salt on them you get at sports games and stuff, they're my favorite. Mustard, the best. Let's try this out. Lemon in your diet drink in your water, major key. Aren't there some people that like don't put the lemon in the drink after they squeeze it because that's gross? Okay, let's play a game. It's called Guesstimate Macros with Maxx. For this lunch, we have a jerk chicken sandwich on a hoagie roll with some cheese, and we got some sweet potato fries. So estimating with the bread of the sandwich and the fries, about 85 carb. For the fat of the cheese and the fries, and factoring maybe a little bit of oil, about 45 grams of fat. And then for the protein, about 40 with the chicken and the cheese. Is it 100% accurate? No. Will life go on? Yes. How to know if you're having a good day. You can eat an entire lunch without getting anything on your white t-shirt. Psychic. Palm reading. Didn't know that was still a thing. Call me now for your free reading. It's Miss Cleo. Remember that? You might be too young. Hey, maybe I can find some pants here. Nope. I was like, can I get the slim pants? She's like, yeah. How would you like the athletic fit? You want to try those on? I was like, well, what are those? She's like, oh, it gives a little more room in the quads. Don't need that. So I'm at J. Crew, and they actually have 484s, which is the chinos that I love, in denim, and they make them with a stretch. Now these things are hugging my quads, so I can't imagine if someone actually had legs try these things on, but they sit really slim throughout the pants. These are 32 length, which gives you the ability to put a cuff in there without them being too short. Okay, I need to get out of Georgetown before the traffic gets too bad, so let's go continue our flight booking. Okay, so the first part of my travel extravaganza journey extraordinaire 2017, where I turn into a travel vlogger, begins with this Thursday. I'll be going to Texas from Thursday until Tuesday the 13th to the 18th to visit my boy Christian. He texted me, he's like, hey man, we're having an open gym on that Friday and Saturday with myself and Heidi. I think that there might be other people, I don't know. But he's like, hey, you wanna come? And I said, you bet your sweet bottom I do. Let me just cut some holes in my t-shirt and I'll be there, man. So Thursday until Tuesday, Texas. Woo! After I get back from Texas, it's kind of relaxing for the next 2 weeks. I have my friend's wedding who I went to Miami, the bachelor party for, but starting in May, that's where the real adventures begin. The first trip that I'm going on in May is going to be from the 2nd until the 8th. Daryl and I are going to Mykonos, Greece. Originally we planned to go in July, but a really cool opportunity opened up that we had to take advantage of to go earlier on. We want to island hop. We want to just explore everything. Really excited about that. But the party doesn't stop in Greece because right after that, we go somewhere else. After I'm done island hopping in Greece, I will be going to the UK from the 11th until the 14th for Body Power. I will be at the Ghost booth the entire time. Really stoked to say what's up to you guys. We can freaking dab, keeping it alive 2017, making people cringe until 2020. But after the UK, we're going somewhere else. From the UK, I'll be heading over to Dublin, Ireland to hang out with my boy Rob Lipset, the athlete. I have no specific return date in mind because we might actually travel somewhere else from there. So I'm so excited to bring a lot of just different, unique travel vlogs to this channel, and hopefully you are ready. Hey, if you have any spots that you think I should go travel to, you know, if you know of anywhere I should go, leave them down below. Turtles move real slow. I like things that glow. So for dinner, I'm making the same thing that I made in my last Dave eating video. If you don't know what this is, go watch that video because I've made this like 3 days in a row. It's so good. Finishing up my dinner, got a whole plate with broccoli right there. Washing it down with a Diet Pep. 2 sodas in 1 day, what Max? Working on the website a little bit and watching Better Call Saul Season 2, which is getting pretty good. This is what I do on my off days, really. I eat food, I do work on the Lappy Toppy, and I Netflix and chill with myself. Breakfast time! We made a delicious fruit smoothie per usual. It's like a ritual every single day. I like to have this. Fruit, we have strawberry, blueberry, peach, spinach, just a bunch of great stuff in there. And then I have some waffles because waffles are better than pancakes, that is a fact. I'm using the low-fat Eggo ones because low-fat means it's healthier. Ha! How many people did that trigger? No, I eat the low-fat ones because they're less calories. Max, where's your fork? You don't need a fork. Hey, at least it's a nice day outside. Okay, just got to the warehouse. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up here. Thank you guys for watching. The next video is going to answer the question that I get asked every freaking day. Question of Max, why did you switch from sumo to conventional and will you ever go back? Wow. Cliffhanger. This is basically the end of the season of Breaking Bad cliffhanger, right? Thank you guys for watching. Hit the thumbs up button. I'm excited for travel. I hope you guys are. I'm gonna make some cool videos. I'm excited. I gotta teach Daryl how to use the camera in Mykonos. Yeah, okay, bye.